Alright, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more Wukong Black Myth. Haha! My name is Raven.
These snake guys are nothing to fear. Snake gall steeped in drink, though, makes a fine tonic to flush malady. Here, here, young friend. Be my guest inside.
Drinks and soaks. Who the heck is... Another monkey! Hold on. Let me absorb these spirits real quick. Gives like an Onimusha feel. When you guys play that game. I need to play that on the channel. It's one of those games I have sitting on my hard drive that I plan on turning into a series and just haven't gotten around to it.
Well, well. I'd stake you're one more monkey from Mount Huaguo. I've met many of you. By rank of birth, you all ought to call me forefather. But I'm just an old monkey.
Brew. Each sip restores 33% of maximum health. Using the gourd moderately increases poison resistance for okay. Soaks.
Banished to the mortal world.
Awakened wine worm. Coconut wine.
Now you can finally drink deep and full.
Oh, you can upgrade the gourd. Oh, that's a definite must. This type of game, this is a definite must. Man, what can we buy from him? 2,400 Celestial Lotus Seeds. Slowly recovers a small amount of health. Need 2,400. We're slightly short.
Drink, drink. It can lead to success or failure. Do drink wisely.
Or was he the... Because they said like a drunk that beat the snakes. And he was like, oh, a snake and drink. Is he the guy that helped the family out? Interesting, man. I would like to know. Or did a story just happen so long ago that, you know, that it's over and done with? It's just a tall tale now. Yarn. Man, we can probably sell this gold.
2 drops, honey brew, sheep curd.
Okay.
Tipple,
Oh, I like that one better. I understand the poison resistance because of the type of enemies we be facing, but I like that small amount of health restoration. Yeah, I definitely got it. But this game seems like it's not stingy with sparks, at least so far. I mean, the game isn't. I don't think no game is really stingy in the beginning when it's like a one big tutorial, in like the first chapter or the first half of the first chapter. You know what I mean? Which way to go? You can go either way. You can go either that way. It looks like a boss fight. I'll go this way. Oh man, I thought it was actually them things, man. That was actual snakehead there. I was scared to get it. But there's got to be a way you can tell though. I think it's hiding in the ground and they pop up once you go to try to grab them. Maybe they're not gleaming. Because they sure fooled me. You sure fooled me. We first encountered them, man, oh man. I'm telling you. Ooh, the heck out of me. This screams boss fight. But come on now, man up. Can't be scared, Raven. You gotta progress.
Hailed bird, what dimmed your shine? Past's grip beyond our grasp. The future we may still clasp.
Oh, and who are you?
Late is the hour,
White-clad
young
noble.
one, in which you choose to stain my tranquil abode. Pray tell, to what end do you seek?
Immediately want to cut. Oh, I had a feeling too. You know, it's getting to the point where I can read. I can't, but you can read the moves.
Can you feel it?
It's like the stance he took. Oh! Man, if he would have hit me with that.
Bane and bliss, summoned by deeds. You still not see.
I guess she wanted to just stand there. Ah!
A ripple awakens, not without a stir. Reflect upon it. That is my counsel. Gentle, yet it engulfs all. The power of water. Can you feel its touch?
Aha! Oh, knocked me back.
And bliss, summoned by deeds. You still not see. You have forced my hand.
Oh God, don't tell me.
Now you shall face what I
I
truly
thought that was a little too easy. Are you kidding me?
courage alone.
Wow.
Or you shall face what I truly am.
I do so much damage, you do so little. This gets on my nerves. Look at that. They can dodge, they can shoot across the screen.
You. Denying fate means and flow. Halt!
I'm
No ill
sweaty.
will I bear.
Turn me
I'm
into
merely
a
my
sweat.
brother's eyes and ears. I feign my loyalty to guard this path on the bear's order. Your destiny's bleak and stark. In its grip, we share the mark. The Guanyin temple now lies in cinders, yet the elder soul endures. The root of greed ever fosters the stem of suffering. Better to forget the things you truly seek. The three bells. Have you seen them all? Do you too desire that which they ceaseless?
What's his name? White-clad noble. A serpent youth in white with furious gaze. Writes poems, dances, yet fierce in battles blaze. On a spring day, with a mild wind in the marsh of the white mist, an old wolf brews tea over a stove, watching the white reflection in the water. He mutters, "You and I should not be here." The white-clad noble, amid spear practice, hears these words. Swift as thought, he hurls his spear towards the stove, and in another instant he flashes over, grips the haft, and stands poised before the aged Yao Guai. Shall we sip blood or tea? Tea. Sit. They sit face to face. The old wolf hands the noble a bowl of tea. The noble drains it in one sip and one gulp. A fine tea. The old wolf nods. Does a raised mountain garrison warrant so many schemes? The noble replies, I come at my brother's command. There are no schemes. The old wolf retorts, my return from death, was it not a scheme? The noble says nothing. The old wolf gazes at him, also silent. Despite the cloudiness in the wolf's eyes, his unease is apparent. The noble ponders for a moment, then finally answers, that truly wasn't a scheme. If not a scheme, then what was it? Have you heard about that child in the court? The Buddhists have a spell. They piece together items that mimic the body, chant the mantra of revival, and thus bring it back alive. The old wolf smiles bitterly and shakes his head. That master most assuredly wields no such power. Indeed he does not, yet the foul relic he obtained bears this potency. The old wolf says anxiously, but living like this, I can barely sleep or eat in peace. When doom is nigh, life may yet persist. When blessed with life, the loom of death lingers. Breath, breathe and make peace with it, and you may find your tranquility. The old wolf says nothing. The noble lowers his eyes, also silent. For all the uncanniness of his eyes, his compassion is apparent. The old wolf says, I'll leave this tea to you. Better to drink tea. The old wolf rises with a sweep of his sleeve, sighing deeply. Living like this on their blood, how could I bear to do that? He totters away, not by path he came, but turning down a fork in the road beside the marsh. Tell the master he doesn't need to come see me anymore.
Oh dear.
The bells.
Well, we've already rung 2.
3 bells were set in the mountains since the Black Wind Choir's return, yet no one is allowed to go near them. Maybe the bells have something to do with the temples burning. His words sound like truth to me, little monkey. Stay sharp and keep a lookout.
Which way do we go, though? Alright, 2. Swift engage. Distance, okay. Staff stance and smash stance. Exhilaration. Alright, so alright, which way to go though? Man, that boss fight was something, man. It took me so long to freaking this Black Wind Cave. Hold up, let me check this way. Does he have any treasure? Did we get anything? Freaking point of that boss fight other than to get a darn spark point. Black Wind, what's this way? I nearly quit this game, man. Freaking boss is hard for no freaking reason. Alright, here we go. What's this? What's out here? Ah, another bell. Quick, easy work. Like I said, I guess once you learn that patterns, you know, it gets a bit easier. I can't deny that, but it's just, I feel like they're hard like that for no reason. And that boss fight felt more like a Souls title. But I was saying in the beginning, this didn't feel like a Souls title, but yet I'm starting to, you know. Why is it that difficult? And they can do so much damage, yet you can do so little. But keep in mind, though, well, I need to keep in mind that I haven't, you know, fully spec'd out the character. I mean, we're still in the beginning. Obsession. Both tangible and ethical and really illusionary. Through certain objects, one can navigate these spaces, engaging with the past and future, and perhaps gaining even more. So what, can we transition through worlds or something like that? What the heck? What does that mean? Okay, we're at the temple. I didn't even get to save it or anything. Willowwood staff. Oh, I need more wheel. Serpent scale battle robe. Need more wheel. Anything else? Oh, that's pretty sweet. What else? Okay, we got exhilaration. You said health. That was annoying. And I think part of the reason is because my health isn't. It's a lot, but it's. I mean, you die lesser, the more health you have. Elder Jinji.
Oh, thank Amitabha.
One boss after another,
Finally
man.
the 3 bells sang. Disciples come, I hear travelers approaching my temple carrying new treasures. I cannot see you, but I recognize your odor. Cannot be you. You are back? It must be you who took that Kasaya. Now give it back!
Are you kidding me, man? Wow, man. We're leaving this up wide open. Oh! I got too greedy. Wow, that's what don't want to do. Can't even hit him.
Years spent. Kasayas collected by the hundreds. Still one short without his. No, stop. Kasai, leave it. Just leave it. Stop the fire! Please stop!
Did he kick us out? I didn't even explore around and see what other prizes we could get for defeating him. We got some of the stuff, the treasures before you enter the castle, or the battlegrounds, but I mean before you enter the gates. But I haven't. Okay, here we go. Oh, put us back. What the heck? Fireproof mantle. Let everything else burn. I care for nothing but my master. Give it to me, quickly.
The fireproof mantle. The great sage borrowed it from Virapaxa. How did it end up here? You must have freed that miserable soul. Oh, such is his end. A tragedy prologued by a single glance. It's getting late. Let's hurry up the mountain.
That was a little boss fight. What did we get out of it? Looked like it was in the spirit world, so we got a mantle now. When creators feel R2 and L to use a vessel. Some hidden vessels left by predecessors can be discovered in the journey, each with unique power. Using them costs key, which can be recovered from hitting the enemies. Gotta remember that vessel. If we went like a fire enemy, that would help tremendously. I got Chiefs, Kings. Bought Linguzi, Linguai, and Elder Genji. With empty hands he preached, yet gold was his quest. He left no wealth, just doctrines to attest. A life of greed, his doom was sealed tight. If deeds were weighted, what would he still face plight? Would he still face plight? After 2 months of peace, Tang Monk reigned in his horse. He saw towers and halls nestled deep in the fold of the mountains. At the gate of the at the gate of the place, they saw that it was indeed a temple. The master and his disciple exchanged greetings before passing through the mountain gate. In the main hall, they saw the name of the place, Guanyin Temple. Tang Monk was overjoyed, but Monkey said, "Master, there is no good place. Better to leave soon." But the monk wouldn't listen. He knelt before every golden statue he saw in prayer, and the monkey, impatient with his master's attitude, began to strike the bell incessantly, startling all the monks in the temple. Those from the upper and lower halls all poured out. The monks greeted Tang Monk. Monkey used his see-through eyes to look around and laughed. "Why do you monks here look so sickly and weak, with your spirits drained? Have you broken the precepts?" In Tang Monk's perception, the monks all wore brand new kasayas and had tall, sturdy bodies. He considered Monkey's words to be mere nonsense and remarked, "Don't speak so recklessly." Then he turned to apologize to the monks. The monks themselves regarded Monkey's words as nonsense as well. Only 2 small monks hidden in the crowd dared not reveal themselves. The elder of the temple invited the master and disciple back to the chamber for tea. After the monks had taken their seats and the feast was laid out, the 2 small monks assisted the elderly monk inside. Tang Monk bowed respectfully. The 2 exchanged a few pleasantries, and Tang Monk inquired, "May I ask about your esteemed age, venerable elder?" The old monk replied, "Despite my many mistakes, I have lived to see my 207th year. When Monkey heard this, he laughed and said, "Oh, skinflint, why do I smell Yagwai in this temple?" The old monk did not answer. Tang Monk hastened to interject, "This disciple of mine can be somewhat unruly at times. Please do not take offense." A small monk was just then using an exquisite vessel to pour 3 cups of fragrant tea for them. Monkey stared at him and said, "Where are you from, little monk?" The small monk sat down the tea and swiftly hid behind the old monk. Biting his finger, said, "This one has furry face and a strange head. He's a bit scary." Tang Monk glanced at the monkey and said, "Mind your words. Don't offend people with your brashness." He then shifted the conversation by praising the tea and the vessels. The old monk didn't seem to mind. Instead, he asked Tang Monk, "Noble sir hailing from the emperor's capital, might you have any treasures that you could lend me for a mere glimpse?" Tang Monk declined repeatedly, but the monkey laughed and said, "Master, isn't your Kasai itself a treasure? Why not allow him a glimpse?" All the monks laughed. They brought out 12 cases of Kasayas, unfurled them, and hung them up for Tang Monk to see. But the monkey laughed and said, very well, put them away. Bring ours out for a look too." Tang Monk grabbed the monkey and tried hard to stop him. But monkey said, do not fret, I know what I'm doing." Without more words, he took out the Kasaya for the monks to see. As the old monk gazed upon such a wonder, his spirit was touched. He walked up to Tong Monk and knelt with tears in his eyes. This humble monk is verily barefoot of fortune. My eyes are dim and clouded. I cannot see clearly. Monkey laughed again and said, "And how do you intend to inspect it clearly?" The old monk replied, "If you would be so kind and trusting, allow me to take it to the back chamber and study it carefully overnight." "Oh no, don't do that. I shall return to you tomorrow morning before your departure. They're going to steal it. May I know your thoughts on this?" Upon hearing this, Tong Monk was startled and chided Monkey. Monkey laughed and said, "What are you afraid of? Let him take it for a look. If anything goes wrong, I'll handle it." Oh my God. So that's the story of Elder Jinchi.
Coming for our master.
That hops around. That's what Yaguai. What's his name? Wolf Assassin. Hills and rivers, nature's way. Kindness grows like grass and wood. Plants may fade and bloom in May. I shall still stand where they stood. Once upon a time, a young wolf followed the great elder wolf to learn the art of hunting. Despite his cleverness and diligence, the young wolf struggled to catch any prey. One day, the pale elder commanded him to find food alone or face hunger. Then the young wolf, hiding in the shadows of the mountains, finally managed to catch a rabbit. However, instead of eating it alive, he gently licked the rabbit's wounds as if to heal them. The rabbit took the chance and fled into a pond, struggling to swim to safety. But the young wolf in pursuit forced it back into the water. Just as the rabbit was about to drown, the young wolf rescued it, softly nudging his head and helping it breathe. The rabbit woke up conscious but bewildered. Suddenly, the distant howl of a gray elder startled both of them. In his panic, the young wolf accidentally crushed the rabbit under his paw. Heartbroken, the young wolf wept bitterly. As the elder approached and inquired, it became clear. The young wolf couldn't bring himself to kill the rabbit, so he repeatedly spared its life. Yet, he also feared his own hunger, and that's why he refused to let go. Acknowledged, the great elder then advised, "Your false kindness brought misery. Instead of hesitation, both of you would have been better off with a swift end." The great elder's words seemed to have dawned upon the young wolf. Later, it honed a lethal technique of whirling blades from afar for stealth kills, believing this to be the ultimate form of mercy towards its adversaries. That's the story of the wolf assassin. Okay, so which way are we? We want to go up the mountain, right? Oh wait, I think this is a meditation spot. It is. Every freaking character has a backstory, man. Crafted by King Father, Eastern Mountains. Increases maximum mana. Well, we definitely want to do that. I just realized in that last battle how important that is. Find the freaking. Find a shrine somewhere. I can rest. Hold up, which? Where did I come from? I come from. Another wolf assassin. Yeah, you should. You wandering around without technique. I shouldn't be doing that either. You get these boss fights and lose. I should practice more, shouldn't I?
It's time to teach you how tough we are.
Stone spirit. Is that all?
You'll never get past.
How? Guess we're going that way. Craft that. Can improve this weapon for one. There we go. The heck is this? Evil Crasher. Bronze monkey mask. Bronze arm guard. Okay, heck. Oh, so we're gonna ride with that for a little bit. So the next 3 or 4 I get, I'm gonna put another 2 into this. And then work on some of these other skills here. But I definitely want to get survival up, cause I'm dying. I was dying a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Some of these other ones get these, especially smash stance. I should be like here at least. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop it here for today. Thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel series grow. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.